And there we go. Hey, Vireplay. Hello, mate. Can you hear me okay? Is the audio alright? First, by the way, you should put a stamp on that. Okay, so I thought I would try for, first of all, let's do maybe one of the Crusher titles. I thought as an easy way to get in. Ultimately, what I'm hoping for is maybe if people want some Revenants dropping or need some bits and pieces, maybe I can help out. And then yeah, we'll just see how we get on. Honestly, guys, I've literally no clue what I'm doing at the moment. Literally no idea. I've not live streamed before, so I'm a little bit nervous. You'll have to forgive me. I think I'm better when I write my own scripts and read through it dead slowly and go through very carefully. Right, what am I looking for? I think what we're going to try and do is go and kill... where is he? There we go. Yeah, so we're on New Game Plus, aren't we? Yeah, we are. I'm going to have a pop at Tokachiro. I'm going to try and get the Crusher title. I haven't tried any of these before, but I thought it'd be a fun thing for us to attempt to do. I don't think I have to apply level sync. I'm hoping not anyway. You know what's really hard? Watching the live stream chat and watching the screen at the same time. I think that's going to trip me up really badly at some point. Okay. Let's take some free ammunition on the way past. I'm gonna scoot through some of this pretty quick. I'm just gonna try and get to the boss and take him down. Have a little pop with my new build. I'm still kind of learning how to play this, if I'm honest. Let's just avoid this guy for a minute. And let's dash through. No, you don't. Okay. Hoping you guys can hear me alright. I have tested the audio. I think it's okay. Please tell me if there's a problem. Whoa! Hang on. No, you don't. Run! Okay, let's pray there. Ah, bugger. Damn it. Fine. Fine. You want to fight? Let's go. You know what's really bad? Playing the game while people are literally watching you live. It's like weirdly nerve-wracking. I'm actually sweating. To be fair, it's really hot in here. It's actually really hot in this room at the moment. Hey guys, wow, welcome. Some chat, hang on, bear with me, let me catch up. Thank you for joining me, guys. Appreciate it. Eric, thank you, mate. Yeah, no, I'm not killing it. Honestly, that was ropey. You're going to get some good laughs out of this because my fighting is severely impaired by the fact that you guys are actually watching this. I don't know why I'm trying to go for a Crusher title while I've got an audience. If anyone wants to know about the build, I am planning on a video for it. I did actually. I was nearly finished with a video, but then I kind of bottled it, and then all right, crazy old. Okay, so that's another thing. I need to try not to swear. Yeah, so I kind of bottled it with the build video because I got 3/4 of the way through it, and then decided it wasn't good enough. And I've kind of had to redo the whole video, so that's kind of halfway through production. It will be coming out at some point. Bear in mind, it's not a build video to say this is the most OP build and this is what you should be using. It's more of a kind of, this is how I'm thinking about the game and this is what I'm trying for. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's go. I don't like these guys. This one in particular. Whoa, get out. See, some of this I kind of wish I was filming because if I get some really cool moves, I want to put it in slow-mo and do like a crazy montage. Hey, look how good I am. Whoopee. Whoa, whoa, oh. Yeah, see? Fail. Have that. Right. Let's take a little break. Look at who's saying what. Hi, Imagine. How you doing? Thanks very much. Really appreciate it. I'm glad the tips are useful, guys. I'm kind of I started the channel 3 months ago, and honestly, I'm kind of winging it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of trying to provide some value and hope that it's of use to people. I'm in the kind of lucky position at the minute that I say lucky position. I'm out of work at the moment. The whole virus thing kind of put me out of work. I work for a marketing agency, and half of the clients, unfortunately, haven't been able to sustain their businesses during the virus, which meant they couldn't afford to pay us, which meant my boss couldn't afford to pay me. So temporarily, this is my job, and I'm trying to make the most of it while I can. Yeah, you probably did see my blue grade today. I was dropping it for people. After I'm done with kind of having a pop at this, if anyone wants anything, I'll have a look in the storehouse and see what I've got. Ouch. Wow, that guy's hit. Why do spears hit so hard? Die! Thank you. Okay. Does anyone know why spears hit so hard? Because honestly, I actually still need to come back and do a re-review of the spear. I don't know if anybody's been watching me from the beginning, but I made a bit of a faux pas, which I didn't know at the time. My first assessment of the spear was that I didn't like it. And I wasn't like really abusive about it, but I kind of didn't really hide my feelings very well, and I think a few people didn't agree. Mental note, keep big mouth shut. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for today, guys. I really appreciate you all jumping in. I'm going to give it at least an hour. Going to give it at least an hour, possibly more. It's actually midnight here in the UK. You can probably tell by the probably slightly weird sounding accent to you guys. So yeah, it's getting late on, but I know from the whole analytics thing that most of you guys are in the US in some place or another. So yeah, Nate, I've made the build. I'm using it now. I'm kind of, it's a fledgling kind of trial run of the build. It's basically, hang on, let me just kill this guy. All right. Is basically kind of hatchet build, but what I'm trying to do is synergize it with a sword. Now I haven't really been brave enough to do it, but my plan is, because it's kind of got paralysis imbued, right? I'll show the build off in a little while. My plan is to kind of use the hatchets with advancing storm, like so, but then if something survives long enough to be paralyzed, the idea is that get a quick EI quick draw out from behind them. That's the plan. It works in practice. I've got some really good footage to use for the build video when I do it, that I can put in slow-mo and make it look really cool. But in terms of actually putting it into practice and actually doing it live, especially with you lot watching, it's kind of tricky. It's a bit finicky, but it kind of goes back to one of the old videos that I did, which was about weapon scaling synergy. You know, the damage scaling and how they work well together. Certain weapons kind of are a natural fit for each other in terms of damage scaling. Whoa! Don't die. No, piss off. Sorry, Gamma. Die. Thank you. Ah, here we go. Ah, he got stuck then. I almost felt sorry for him. I'll still take his soul though. Whoa! Whoa! That's called karma. If anyone ever wanted to witness karma in action, that was it. Okay. Let's go and pick up from all this wreckage. That was messy. See, I always feel like I play really, really well, but then the minute someone starts watching me, it's like you go to bits, you go to pieces. Let me just read a little bit of this. Yeah, thanks, Sierra. Yeah, I am having fun. I'm loving it. I am actually loving doing it. And Nate, yeah, quick draw is awesome. I think it's Night Rain, the other ability you can use. See, I kind of prefer the whole one-shot thing. It looks very, very cool. It looks fancy to me. You can tell by the fashion. That's the fashion at the moment. That's what I'm rocking. So I kind of like to look pretty, even if the gameplay is slightly ropey. Yeah. So after this, I'll give you a very quick once-over of the build. Or I don't know whether you can even class it as a build. It's basically something I've kind of put together and hoping it's decent. And as I say, it's not finished yet. I've got loads of farming to do, so that's kind of partly why I'm doing this. So what I found is that as I progress with the videos, I've kind of hit the quick wins, and I've gone through a lot of the ideas that I had. And I've got quite a lot of other ideas, but they're very time consuming, and some of the tests I've got in mind are going to take a ridiculous amount of time. So I kind of thought I could start running some of the tests on live stream and try and double up on just making the most out of my time, you know. Instead of spending 17 hours doing a test, I can at least be here chatting with you guys while I do it. Get out. Why you... Stop blocking. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah, guys, to anyone watching who's not on the Discord, there is a link to the Discord. I haven't got it on this video because the setup is rubbish and I'm streaming from a PS4, but there is a link to the Discord. If you go to either the last two videos in the upload list, you'll be able to find a link. Feel free to jump in. The guys in there have been awesome. We've had no drama, no issues. Everybody's helping each other out with Revenant farming. It's been really good. So jump in, say hello. Right, okay, what are we doing? Yeah, okay, so yeah, at the minute, the build, you're looking at it at kind of base level. I haven't used any buffs. Some of the buffs I've got, in fact, I'll talk you through it quickly here. Some of the buffs I've got are kind of based on my soul cores. So, I've got Shooting Doji for the defense. I've got some elemental damage on a Thunderstorm Onibai, and Magatsu Warrior gives me the active skill damage. I'm using the Golden Gourd set mainly for the Amrita gauge bonus, which went up to a AAA in the recent patch. I've got obviously the Yasakani Magamatama. I cannot speak. I should not be saying Japanese names, by the way, while I'm on stream. So I've got the Yasakani. I've got Tokishiro's Gourd, but you'll notice it's a level 147, so I haven't even managed to replace it with a 160 yet. I haven't boosted these up at all. They're kind of just there for the stat bonus, really. A bit of life drain on Bullseye. And then I'm using the Smirk Wiper and the Urn Splitter hatchets. Mainly because I want the hatchets and sword, and these two synergize well. It gives me damage taken mid-attack, which is when I'm kind of leaping about like a clown. It will kind of mitigate a little bit of damage for when inevitably somebody catches me out. So yeah, that's the gist of it, really. I've got, on the hatchets, I've got it imbued with paralysis. The idea being that I can kind of leap about, throw my hatchets with Advance's Storm on it, get some decent damage on people, keep out of danger, and then if they do happen to get paralysed, and I notice in time, because that's half the problem. You know, sometimes you paralyse someone, and by the time I realise that I've done it, there's another hatchet on the way, which kind of ruins it. But if they get paralysed, then I can quickly switch, and I've been practicing a switch to the sword and a quick draw. Right, before we go in, let's buff. I'm kind of forgotten why I'm here, and I'm supposed to be trying to smash Tokishiro without getting a touch on me, and I've got massive doubt whether I'm actually going to be able to do it. So let's see how this goes. I haven't tried any of these before, So let's see. Wonder if I can get a headshot. I'm always rubbish at this. Die! Got him. Okay, here we go. There's the paralysis, and he's down. So that should be it. That was actually... Did anyone see him hit me? Did he hit me? Because I haven't seen anything pop up to say I've got an achievement. I might go check my titles. Right, let's just check the chat and engage for a minute. Yeah, agreed. HG, I agree with that. I'm looking at chat and I'm failing horribly at the game. That wasn't bad though. And Nate, yeah, I do like the Boorish armor. It's it wouldn't have been my first pick if I'm honest, but I like the way the whole build's kind of set up. Let me just nip back to my equipment screen. The way the build's kind of set up, I've got a lot of life regen on Amrita absorption. So basically the way it works, I get Amrita, that gives me a defense boost. It gives me an attack boost because I'm using Tengen. So I get a defense boost and attack boost without actually using any of my buffs. I then get self heals off it, which I'll show you actually quickly. I'll risk something on. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'll go in like Ruin Draws Near or something like that, and show you. Actually, yeah, let's try it on Calamity's Pulse. I'll do it with level sync on. If you notice it's there, I'll cancel it and put it back on just so you can see. So this could go horribly wrong because the end boss, I can't remember his name now that I'm talking. That's the one. Thank you, Atakabaru. Yeah, you just beat him on New Game Plus. Well done. That's awesome. Oh, thanks Vile for linking the Discord. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, so Takamaru can actually one-shot me because I'm dead squishy, right? So if I don't have all my buffs up, he can actually one-shot me, so it can be pretty ropey. But let's give this a go. Actually, very quickly, let me just go into my titles and see. Did I get a title then? Where are we? It should be one of the Crusher ones. Yeah, so that one should, I'm sure that one should now be done, right? I don't think he hit me, but I might be wrong. Anyway, Max, you love being squishy. Jesus, mate, I've literally, no word of a lie, I have spent most of the game either as an axe build or an Adachi build with massive loads of armor, so it's kind of made me lazy, which inherently has made me a little bit, I feel, has made me a little bit worse at the game. So I'm now trying to learn to, well, A, survive, and B, kind of want to look cool as well, if I'm honest. Okay, level sync's on. Let's give this a go. If he one-shots me, I apologise. It's going to be embarrassing. And yeah, I smoke, by the way, if anyone wants to judge me and point fingers. It used to be real cigarettes. Yeah, I quit a number of years ago. Okay, so buffs I'm using for this build are the Extraction Talisman, because that gives me guaranteed Amrita on hit, which is what I need to build up my damage and build up my buffs and my self-healing. So it all kind of works well together, I feel. Defense boost, because I'm squishy as hell. I'm wearing literally rags. And Barrier Talisman, because jumping about and throwing hatchets is very heavy on the key, and you can run out real fast. Right, I'm not going to summon a visitor. We don't need help with that. He says walking into a room full of bosses and not quite being sure whether he can beat them or not. Right, let's go. Did a little bit of co-op play with some of the Discord chaps earlier, and I was going to do some live on stream, but it was so slow. It kind of slowed down. Whoa, good start. Yeah, it slowed down quite a bit during the gameplay, which I didn't really appreciate. and I didn't think it would look good for the stream, so I've kind of opted out for the time being. So you can see the build isn't overpowered, but it is powerful enough. Bear in mind I am on level sync and he's down already, so it's not bad on the whole front. And if you notice, I didn't heal up there and I've got full health again. The beauty of it is I can kind of stay out of his reach like that and still hit him, which is quite nice, but it becomes addictive. And I've run out of my barrier talisman. You can, whoa! You can see how my key slowed down pretty dramatically. No! Shit. Will you die? I thought you were dead already. Right, okay, let's buff up. Defense back on, barrier back on, extraction back on. I could really do with a heal as well. Heal please, there we go. See, that's nice when I can pull that off when he's doing his little ice thing and you can leap over it. See, a lot of his damage I can kind of heal through. It's when he does one of his big hits, it really kind of one-shots me. It's not pleasant. See that I can heal through. Maybe I should put some more damage on my deadly spiral. So I'm in two minds. I've got let's just kill this guy. Right, so I've got advancing storm damage on 3 of my armor pieces. I've got 1 deadly spiral. And I'm in two minds about maybe switching it about a little bit. As I say, the build isn't quite finished yet. I've got loads of farming to do. I need about 500 tons of glue. And my item box is full. Awesome. Mental note, go to the blacksmith and dump stuff. Rarity, please. See, annoyingly, I need all that gear. I'm really bad. I don't know if you guys are. I'm really bad at organising my gear. And just kind of keeping on top of it so my bags aren't full all the time. My level, Nate, is, I think it's 285. I'm not 300 yet. I haven't managed to max out. To be honest with you, I've spent far too much time kind of making videos and not really enough time actually playing the game. This is awesome, guys. Actually, you know what? I've been weirdly kind of building up to doing this for a while. I've said that I'll do it for a while, and I just haven't done it. Honestly, I've just been putting it off. If I'm really honest, my setup is ropey. You'd laugh if I pan the camera around and show you what the state of my living room is like at the moment. You would laugh. I'm balancing my microphone on about $5 and a box of snakes and ladders from my son. Let's get rid of some of this gear. Okay, I'm going to disassemble this. Okay, so right, guys, I've got an idea, right? I'm just going to pause gameplay for a minute and just talk you through this idea. I had it last night and I'm not sure if it's going to be good or not, but it would take everybody to get involved. So if I go on to crafting for a second. Right, so everybody wants, you know, Revenant gear. Everybody wants inheritable drops, right? Orange and white. Now, if you notice, I'm sure you've noticed that the vast majority of the stuff that people are really after is on gloves. And normally, from my experience, it's on the first 3 or 4 here. The irregular troops, Thieves Gauntlet, Scout, and Shinobi bracers. So I thought, I wonder if everyone in the community were to craft, I don't know, 10 divine of one of those and just save whatever inheritables they pick up. Now, I tried this earlier and I got I made 10 divine irregular troops gauntlets, and I got, I think it was 3 or 4 inheritables. I got like Omnio magic, I got bare hand damage, I got I think untouched ammo. So I was just wondering if maybe if we all did it, would we be able to just between us have everything, so that whenever someone wants something, if people were to ping me a message and say these are the ones I've got, I could make a list of who's got what, and then just right, you need this, right, so and so's got it. I mean, what do you think? I can't guarantee it'll be good. I don't know. I haven't got enough materials to craft enough to prove whether the rare ones come through often enough to make it worthwhile. But I was wondering if we could basically gang up on the RNG demons and just have a pop at them. Let me know what you think anyway. Just going to read the chat for a minute, catch up. No, I haven't got double level 170 weapons. I've got one 170 plus 9. That's my Urn Splitter hatchets. The Smirk Wiper, it's kind of a secondary weapon, but I want to play with it more. If I'm honest, I want to start switching between weapons. I feel kind of wrong having 2 weapons and not using them. I don't know. The idea just doesn't appeal to me. So yeah, they're a plus 9, and that's a plus 6. As I say, the rifle and the bow I haven't really bothered with, and the gear itself is kind of up to plus 6, and the greaves are up to plus 7, and I've kind of stopped mainly because I just ran out of mats, ran out of materials, and ran out of money. I literally ran myself into the ground because I spent all my money and mats on another build which I didn't like. I made a sword build, a paralysis one, and it was great for one shot in revenants, but beyond that I just couldn't use it. It was like unplayable for me anyway. That's cool, Jack. So you bloody hell, I nearly swore then. You've got, so I haven't got any 170 armor at all. I've been trying to kind of, in between making videos and dealing with the Discord. And by the way, quick shout out as well to the crew of the Discord. There's a few that joined very, very early, and they've been helping to manage. I say helping, they've been kind of carrying the whole thing for at least past few days, because I just haven't had the time. I haven't had the time to jump in. I'm kind of juggling a little bit too much with making the videos and bitten off more than I can chew, basically, and I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. And those guys have been awesome. They're awesome. They've been really good. The Gizda as well has, you'll see him in the Discord if you jump in. He set up all the chat channels for me, because before this I've never even used Discord, never mind like kind of managed one. So yeah, totally out of my depth, and thankfully there's a group of guys that have been brilliant. Okay, so yeah, I've been trying to figure out a solid way to get 170 soul cores to drop or 170 gear to drop, and I know it's luck based, but I kind of want to find something that I can recommend, something I can put a video out to say, look, this is the ideal way of doing it, even if it is rare. But I haven't found any myself yet, and I don't want to recommend what someone else tells me, really, because it's kind of on me. I feel like I need to do it myself, if that makes sense. Right, so that was that mission. I'll quickly show it off again in this with level sync on. Winds of Ruin. Let me just make sure my bags are clear this time. I need all the gear I can get. Yeah, that'll do. I tell you what, that the video about the soul core trick, the one that wasn't my idea, that I found from someone else. I think I mentioned in the video who it was from originally, but that was a godsend. I had to find a shooting doji soul core with decent attributes on it, and it was just, I didn't want to fight him 500 times. I just couldn't be bothered farming him. Right, here we go. Let me focus for a minute. This first guy, I can't remember his name, he can one-shot me as well, so I've got to be careful. And he's fast as hell. Ah, see what I mean? Die. No! There we go. There we go. Next. Do I need a buff again? Yeah, I do. Sugar. Oh well. There we go. I wasn't brave enough to use a sword. I know, I bottled it then. I was going to do it, the AI quick draw, and then I bottled it. So I've seen some builds that literally one-shot all these guys, so I know this is not overpowered. But it's powerful enough and it's really fun to play. And be honest with you, I think when I've got it finally maxed out, it probably will be a lot more powerful. So I'm not even buffed really at the moment. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa, no you don't. Yeah, so it's pretty good when I actually play it well. I'm really enjoying playing it anyway. It kind of beats the hell out of my Adachi. My Adachi was getting a little bit kind of old for me. It's great with Moonlit Snow, and you can kind of basically just tank anything and do, you know, face tank things. Are you kidding me? Bloody item box is full again. Okay, after this I'm going to quickly empty my bags. Because I do need the mats. Don't think there's any smithing techs I've got left to get, to be honest with you, from here. I think there's pretty much, I've maxed out because I've farmed it quite a bit. Great farming spot, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. If you come to that mission, you get loads, you get all the wooden weapons and everything. Yeah, Jaxie, I'm sure you could. You could probably two-shot the bosses. I reckon you're probably right. If I were to do pure advanced storm, I kind of don't want to. In a way, I do, and in a way, I don't. If that makes sense, I don't want to just focus on one move. I want to be quite, I don't know, flexible. If that makes sense. Yeah, and key consumption helps definitely. Paralysis resistant, I don't know, is the honest answer. I know because I originally made the build with electricity, and I noticed that in that mission, for example, none of the bosses were getting electrified at all. I don't know whether it was the level I had it at. I don't think it was though. I kind of felt like I'd maxed that out. So what was happening was I was getting a boosted damage when people were electrified, and it would slow them down. But it just wasn't happening. The bosses in both of these missions were just not responding to it. So then I thought, well, let's have a go at paralysis, and that seems to work a little bit better. Thanks, Shane. Killer Kiev. That's right. That was the guy who found the soul core trick. Yeah, the guy's a wizard, honestly. That's yeah, what a find. And yeah, Nate, Deadly Spiral is an awesome hatchet ability, although it's a massive pain in the backside to get. You have to get it from Shibata Katsui. And I farmed that guy. I literally ground my face up against him for probably a day. Probably a day of my life I've been fighting him, and I made the mistake of doing it when I was at level. So in one way it made me better at the game, or better at fighting him at least. But in another way, my own stupidity, kind of my own impatience to get that skill, yeah, it cost me a lot of time and I didn't get it. In the end, I returned literally, I think it was last week. I went back to go and get it and I got it in an hour. Ridiculous. Okay, let's just disassemble all this gear. And we'll get rid of all this gear as well. And we'll sell the other bits. There aren't any other bits. Okay, that's good. Go to disassemble, check by item level. So I've kind of taken to dismantling anything that is +3 or below because I kind of can't be bothered with the whole soul matching thing. It's driving me mad. I've got loads in the store. Let's just get rid of some of this gear. Plus which I keep wanting to make new builds. And it's costly. So I don't know if you know this, but crafting your own gear, I might be talking to everybody here and you might already know, but crafting your own gear is better than getting gear drops from bosses, unless it's a weapon of course. But you know, your armor, the minimum stats you are required to have are pretty much halved if you craft it yourself, which is why I spent so long going after all the smithing techs, which I don't think I've got them all yet, but you know, you get the idea. Nate, no, the boss was Shibata Katsui. That's the big guy with the hatchet. It's the really big guy that leaps across the screen. Yeah, Boar, that's it. Sacred Force, yes, that's the one. I couldn't think of the word. Oh, thanks, Phil. Chlorophyll, thanks, mate. And the Chlorophyll in chat is actually one of my real life mates, one of the few people who are in the UK. He's got Chlorophyll. Just do me a favour, mate. Link your YouTube account while you're here. You might as well. Phil's got a YouTube account as well, so if anybody's interested in kind of more strategy-based games, spacey sort of games, that kind of stuff. I forget the name, Phil. I'm really sorry of the game you're currently covering. I cannot get that name in my head. But if anyone's a fan of that kind of stuff, check him out because the quality of his videos completely outstrips mine. He's got a much better setup and he spends far more time kind of perfecting them. So if you fancy checking him out, do that. Yes, I will be relieved when the inventory is lower. Yeah, agreed. Sacred Force, the end game is crafting and tempering. Thanks, Merlin. Appreciate the welcome. It's terrifying being live. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still feeling nervous. Unless you can check how many titles, game records, starting point. Yeah, I'm kind of frightened to know how many I don't have. If I'm honest, I kind of don't want to know, especially not while I'm live. Yeah, farming for the smithing text can be a pain. It can be a massive pain. So one of the frustrations with this build, right, that this is something that is really bugging me, right? I really enjoy it. I enjoy the playstyle. It feels pretty powerful. It's not finished, but it will be. But if I go to status and I look here, my luck is at 149. And bear in mind, I'm not even using the right clan for damage. I've got I'm using the spider one, you know, for luck, because I hate having my luck so low. Cause the problem is I was using the child of the sun armor set and I had it stacked out to luck, so that my luck was about 250 or above. And I don't know, going backwards and seeing the difference in the drops is kind of really depressing. It's really depressing when you see the difference. I did actually I did a video on counting up the difference between luck and non-luck, and it's massive. So what I really want to do is, when I've got this maxed out, then find a way to tweak it and trying to bring the luck up without dropping the power too much. That's kind of my long-term goal. Yes, you can farm me. What did you want? Sorry, I just saw that. Nate. Deadly Spiral. Are you online now, Nate? Sorry, yes, Sacred, you're right, dude. If it's the skill, then you're absolutely right. You can't farm that from my Revenant. But did you mean the damage bonus? Let me just make sure we're talking about the same thing, eh? It's here on my Greaves. Now, I'm going to go and check my item box as well, because one thing I do know is that if you have inherited... Right, this is a bit complicated. I'm going to try and explain it all right. So if you've inherited it across from one piece to another, and then I drop that piece, the one that's been inherited onto, if I drop that on my grave, you won't be able to pick it up. It's got to be on the original piece that's dropped from an enemy or from another Revenant. So I'm going to go and check, and I'm going to hope that in the storehouse I've actually got it. Bear with me. Just check my deliveries. Getting some good glory. Okay, storehouse. Here we go. So, type. Come on. There we go. So, if I've got it on gloves, then you are very welcome to it. But I don't know whether I just had one of them, and that's why I haven't put it on more. So, I've got loads of lumber chop. Advancing. I've got advancing stone, but that's any good to you. Merlin, have you done a feature on getting weapon skills yet? How do you mean, dude? Sorry, I just want to make sure I understand you properly. Let's just make sure. Yeah, quick draw, untouched Nioh, Shuriken Kunai, twisting spear, windstorm. Come on, where is it? Snow, bare hand, water sword, yeah, quick draw. Bomb damage. Oh no, come on, tell me I've got it. Moonlit snow. Shit, I'm really sorry, dude. I don't think I've actually got it. I'm very happy to try and drop the Greaves and see if you get it. I don't think you will though, if I'm honest. I think you might be wasting your time. What you could do is jump in the Discord. There's a trading channel there. Nate, if you want to jump in there and shout out for it, I'm pretty sure I got it from one of the guys in there anyway. Yeah, I haven't got it. I'm really sorry, dude. Randy, I saw you coming, mate. Hiya. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up. This is really it's really hard. Multitasking is not a man's job. Men are not good at multitasking. I don't know why all the streamers in the world aren't women. I was looking for deadly spiral damage, Shane. Oh, Merlin's secret weapon skills. So yes, there is one. Yeah. There is a video for that. If you look in the guides playlist, there's a video in there. If you have a little mooch through the video, and then to make life easier when you want to refer to it, there's a spreadsheet you can jump into and have a look. Jaxie, there you go. Nate, Jaxie, Nate, you two are now best friends. It's gonna sort your gloves out for you. Sorry I couldn't have been more assistance. Okay, what should we do? Let's farm Calamity's Pulse one more time, and then I think I might try for that title again, because it's bothering me that I didn't get it. So, go back in here. Damn it, did I clear my bags? Bloody hell. To anyone whose chat that I miss, I'm sorry if I do. I really apologise. I am trying to keep up. I just don't think I'm very good at this yet, if I'm honest. I'd love to think of a better excuse, but I don't have one. You know what? Let me level up before we go in there. Yeah, so 286 I am. I think I'm gonna. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I've showed my stats yet. So I'm maxed out in skill, maxed out in courage. They're mainly for the hatchets. I've singly remodeled my sword to skill, and I've double remodeled the hatchets to courage and to skill because that actually improves my damage. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about there. If you don't, again, there's a video on it in the guys list at some point if you want to have a look at that. Just look up remodeling in Onos gaming. You'll find it. What do I need? I don't need more stamina. My current encumbrance is good. Probably put it in magic for duration, I think, and then I'm going to start dumping points into constitution. Really, I want to be a little bit more tanky than I am, even though the self-healing is pretty awesome. I hope you don't mind watching me farm, guys. It's I kind of needed to do it like really desperately. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, and I didn't want to kind of waste the time. I wanted to make the most of it and kind of see how many of you actually wanted to come in and say hello. I was curious. Right, die. Why does it always get to the last hit and then takes forever? Right, let's buff that up again. Get defense. And my barrier back on. And go. I love being able to still hit him when he's doing his air wave. Again, this is level sync on, so I think you can see there's definitely potential with the build, even if it's not quite as powerful as some of the professional build makers, which I am definitely not, for the record. Miss me. Right, let's go. See, one thing I don't really make use of very much is my soul cores. I probably should use more of that. I tend to rely on just my weapon damage. You know what I'd love? If you just died. Thank you. Yeah, I probably should use more of my soul cores. I keep forgetting that I've got the Thunderstorm Alibi on there. Which have I still got that on there? I probably shouldn't have that on there, to be honest with you. I think that's probably I've been changing equipment sets to mess around, and it's just dawned on me that that's actually the wrong soul core. That's not what I want on there at all. Yeah, congrats on the soul core, Jaxie. That's awesome. Yeah, Randy, you should try the hatchets out. They're awesome. They are really good. I loved them at first and I hated them. I've kind of gone back to loving them again. I actually started out, I made a hatchet build based on one by who was it? Fighting Cowboy. He did a hatchet build for the main throw, the big high stance throw, and that hits really hard. Let's get out of here. Yeah, thanks, Eric. Dude, don't worry about me. I'm okay. I've actually, because I'm not working, I've and I don't have my son for the next couple of days. He's with his mum, so I'm cool. I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow. I've got a couple of days kind of grace. So tomorrow the plan is sleep in a little bit and catch up, and then get to work on the video. I'm going to put the build video together, And I think what I'll do is I'll come back to that idea. I might do a very quick video with that idea and see if anyone wants to give it a go. The idea about everybody building the crafting the irregular troops gauntlets. If we all do it, it could really pay off, or it could flop and everybody uses the material. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, let's disassemble all this and disassemble all this. So what I really need to do is farm a Tokichiro's Gourd, but I'm not going to do that because that would be dull. That would be literally me going to one mission over and over again and killing 3 enemies and picking up something and hoping for the best. I will do that in my own time because that would be seriously very dull for you to watch. Plus which I'd have to switch to my luck build because this one will never drop it. I'll be there for the rest of my days. Right, let's see. Have I got anything here? Pickaxe. You can go. 2+4s though, that's pretty decent. So I've noticed from that mission on New Game Plus with level sync on, you do get a half decent amount of +4s, which is the highest I've seen drop. If anyone hasn't seen the video, by the way, about the +5 divines, I'd definitely take a look at that. Again, was not my find. I was working with a guy to test it, but it's not my baby, but it definitely works. There's a guaranteed way to go and get yourself +5 gear, like right now, if you made your way through New Game Plus. Let's get rid of those. Right, I will put the rest of the gear in the storehouse. And I'm just going to drop some of those. Just very quick. Have I picked up a 170? No, I have not. What a shocker. I really fancy getting a 170 just to prove that I can get it. I've had 2 in my lifetime on the game, but I feel like maybe 2 is all I'm due. That's what I'm getting for the rest of my life. Hey Big Dread, welcome. Welcome. Iman J. Yo. No, this is really funny. Since I started doing this, right, I've started talking to people in all different countries. So I was on party chat with a dude earlier today in California, just helping him farm something. Earlier this evening, I was on with one guy in America, one guy in the Netherlands. It's awesome. It's really cool. I'm really enjoying it. I'm living in a place called Southport. It's near Liverpool in the UK. You probably don't know it. It's kind of... anyone in America will probably think of it as the middle of bloody nowhere. It's a really nice place to live. I've lived in some ropey places, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I don't really get to... I used to socialise with people all over the world, you know, in previous jobs, and I just haven't had any kind of multicultural experience for about 2 years. So this is pretty awesome. Gamer RPS, just to let you know, check out Juicy Vape's web store. Cheers, dude. You know what? I have seen that. I have spotted that before. Juicy Vapes. I've actually there's a website. I don't know if it's just the UK though, but £1 e-liquid. It's basically £1 for like a little bottle, which I'm now trying to find because I've lost it. Like that. Yours is probably much better value, but yeah. Right, I'm going to go and try that achievement again because I feel pretty wounded that I didn't get it, and I don't understand why I didn't. So let's go back to Cherry Block. Wait a second. I think I'm doing something really stupid. Hang on, let me just check the title list. Title list. I think I went to the wrong mission, you know. I think I'm being dense because I'm trying to think about too many things at once. Right, Tokichiro Crusher. Yeah, it's Cherry... I'm an idiot. Cherry Blossom Viewing Daigo. Okay, alright, let's go there. Let's go there. I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to do this one. But I will give it a shot just for your entertainment. You can have a laugh at me. Now, what I really need to do is find Cherry Blossom Viewing in Daigo, because I can never remember where anything is on this goddamn game. It's not an Afterglow, is it? Okay, so someone shout out, where's Cherry Blossom Viewing? I think it's in Twilight. Ruin draws near. Two-Faced Hospitality. Come on, where are you? Afterglow, I'll check there. Cheers. Cheers, Verda. Thanks, Randy. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate it, mate. And yeah, dude, we can co-op sometime. I was going to do it on stream. I was going to start inviting people in. But the problem is, it slowed down so much that the game, it was losing so many frames that I don't know whether it's workable for a stream. I'm going to test it again, probably tomorrow. And if it works and we do this again, then yes, definitely. Yeah, Game PS, thank you very much. I appreciate the effort. And saving money is a good thing for me, believe me. Okay, you said Afterglow, right? Dawn of Hope. Where are we? Wave of Sarah. Where the hell? Eye the Beholder. Am I going to have to look this up? I really don't want to look it up, you know. Golden Castle. There we go. Okay, okay. Right, so I'm not putting level sync on. It's a tricky mission anyway. Thank you, Bayakun. Thank you. I did find it eventually. Oh, Tenzing. Devastation damage. I might have that. I'm sure I spotted it early. Bear with me. Let me do this quick, and I'll have a look in the storehouse. I'm fairly certain, unless someone else has got it in chat. You know, you knock yourself out. But I'm fairly certain I've got it. I think I picked it up today. Right, let's get a move on, because we don't want. I'm not gonna go through the whole mission. I'm just gonna race it. I'll kill a few things on the way just for kicks, but you're dead. Ouch. Fucking spear people. Excuse my French. I've got like some kind of racial hatred toward people who use spears. Only because they keep getting me. It's nothing personal. It's just like they keep catching me out. It's really upsetting. Right, here we go. Let's switch to something a lot more powerful. Bang this guy in his head. Okay, so if anyone wanted to do the soul core trick, this is actually where you do it. Is that guy here? No. This is actually where you do it. So I'll show you the Sudama. Ah, bloody spear! Have it. Right. He's just down here. So this Sudama here, if you drop 2 soul cores, the first one, oh, Sam, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Wow, oh my god, that's like my first ever donation. That's amazing. I really hope I've got that devastation damage for you now. That'll be pretty embarrassing. Yeah, so this Sudama, if you drop 2 soul cores, the first one will be returned to you. The second one will be used as a sacrifice. Now what happens is it re-rolls the attributes on the soul core. So if you don't want to farm someone, like I didn't want to farm shooting Doji or Kasha. I love the Kasha soul core, but I don't want to farm it because it's a pain in the backside. You can come here and you can quickly do that. He'll give you a fresh soul core every now and then. So about one, I tested it quite a lot. So about one in, with me, I got about maybe 1 in 5. 1 in 5 Kadama soul core came back as well. So I'd get my original soul core that I wanted plus an extra Kodama one. So if you want to do that, come here. There is a video if you want a better explanation, because I'm babbling. There is a video for that if you want to go and check that out. Okay, quick chat before we progress. No, dude, I haven't ever done a spear build. I tried the spear very early game, very early game. I just did not like it. Now I feel like I probably made a mistake there. I don't think I've given it a fair chance, if I'm being honest. So I do need to give that a go. Okay, right. So if you guys are farming, sorry, I just saw a chat. Dark energy. So you can wait for 5 minutes and rest of the shine. Jax is right. However, you can actually speed it up a little bit. The trick I've been using is to get yourself set up at the shrine, rest at the shrine so it saves, and then if you jump out, literally close the game down completely and then load it up completely. That seems to speed up the reset of the server to show the Revenant, especially if you're on PSN. If you've got that PSN link, that will help you out. Right, I've got myself lost. Right, okay, here we go. I should have buffed. I really need defense buff against this guy. He doesn't play nice. Let's have that on, thank you. Why is he? Oh. See, that's the problem. He got paralysed. I didn't even notice. So I may end up switching this just because of my own inability to actually make use of it. I may end up at some point switching this to water damage or something. Right, let's progress. Right, if you speed running this, I always like to kill this guy because he will hit you in the back as you open this gate. He always does with me anyway. Again, he uses a spear. They don't like me at all. Oh, cheers. I appreciate that game, Fierce. Well, I was like, I've got like my own personal sales crew in the channel. That's not been rigged, by the way. That's not a setup. That was perfectly voluntary. Okay, here we go. Boom. Right, so if you smack this guy down and then unclick him and then... No! I said unclick him, goddammit. This guy's dead annoying while you fight him. Okay, there we go. I love this mission. It is so beautiful. The designers are just incredible. I know I kind of sing the praise. I sound like I'm a salesman for Team Ninja. I'm really not. They don't they don't pay me, unfortunately. Worse luck. Be lovely if they did, like, but now the beauty of this is that I can get... Oh no! Ah! I was literally just about to say I can leap about and I won't fall off. And literally as I was saying it, I fell off. Well, there is a trap for opening your big mouth. Hey guys. You got 5 Kodama soul calls in a row. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, so Dread, yeah, I agree with you on the best general purpose purity. That's what I did with my Adachi build. I can't believe I've got to run this again, man. Right, I'm going to speed it this time. Yeah, I can't actually believe that I died there. Let's just get some of these going and just get the hell out of here. I probably should have Sneak Thief on, but I haven't really got enough capacity on my Nioh. Let's see how many of these actually follow me. I think this is going to go wrong. Watch them all turn up here now. Oh shit! Let's play peekaboo. You're dead. You can stay there. You're stuck. You don't deserve to get me. Right, thankfully this guy's already dead, so... Yeah, so the problem is, if I haven't got any this build is very vulnerable. If you haven't got any Amrita absorption going, so none of your buffs are active, it kind of is very, very squishy. And additionally, if you're a clumsy idiot like me, you can fall off cliffs. Let's try that again, shall we? It's not looking good for getting this achievement. I can't even bloody get there without losing my soul. Here we go. Right. Try something different this time. There you go, you're dead. Right. Okay. Here we go. I was so close to the shrine as well. That's frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, so I would be tempted to go purity because, you know what, it's good against bosses because I don't believe any of the bosses are immune. They might have some resist to it, but they're not immune, whereas they're immune to some of the other things. It's also got like a benefit to like your block, so it'd be really good if you know, if anyone watched that video that I was on about, hey Chia, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in, dude. And Chris, thank you. Well, I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed anyone. I'm sorry if I haven't shouted out to anyone. I'm not very good at doing everything at once. Yeah, so if anyone saw the video I made about kind of debating the co-op, now I know that video was kind of, it was like love it or hate it. Some people hated the idea, some people loved it. Apologies if I upset anyone. Whoa! It wasn't my intention to unravel the game for anyone, but my debate with that was kind of along the lines of, I don't feel that co-op is tough enough as things stand to be worthwhile. And I kind of likened it to what you could do with it if you went down the kind of World of Warcraft route to an extent, you know, where you have like a tank, a healer, and maybe some damage dealers, and that would work. I felt like that could work really well if they did it as an optional extra, right? Now, I know not everybody liked the idea. I totally get it, and I can understand why. But I feel like purity, going back to my point, purity would be excellent for tank build, because what you can do is, sorry, I got totally distracted there. What you can do is you block, when you block something, if you keep pulse, you get all your energy back, so you can kind of block indefinitely if you've got good timing. So I thought that'd be really useful, but again, there's no need for a tank build at the moment. Cheers, Max. Thank you for dropping in. Hey, Just J Games. I am gonna get Ghost of Tsushima, although I don't really know how to cover it if I'm honest. Because I know some of the big boys will be covering it and doing Let's Plays, and I don't think I do them very well, if I'm honest. I haven't had enough practice really, but it's such a big game, and so many people will be doing it. I don't feel like I will do it enough justice to be worthwhile. Cheers, Aaron. Welcome. Thank you very much, mate. So, yeah, I'm not sure is the honest answer. I'll probably end up doing some guys. Oh my god, dude. Thank you very much. you oh my lord. Yeah, you obviously haven't heard me when I'm raging. My voice is not calm. If you ever heard me shout at my son when I'm really losing my temper, you probably wouldn't think it's very calming, but I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, I am based in the UK, dude. Kind of in Middle England, near to Liverpool, if you know it. I grew up in Manchester, for what that's worth. None of those places will make any sense to the majority of you, I'm sure. Okay, quick tip for anyone on this part of the game. Again, if you're speedrunning, I wouldn't, on this bit, don't speedrun past these guys and kill this. So what you can do is kill this, and what it does is take the key energy away from all the demons. Problem is, if you do that, then she will abandon you the moment you kill it. So if you're in the middle of the fight, she'll literally just stand there, which I found pretty upsetting, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm not a fan of raging. I try to avoid it. I like peacefulness. and calm and lack of drama. I've had far too much drama in real life, and not these days. It doesn't happen these days. Everything's cool, but in many years ago, far too much drama to want to put up with it anymore. Right, let's kill this guy. Oh, where do you come from? See, I really want to pull off. You know what? When I'm practicing in the dojo, seriously, I really do like look epic with this setup. But then the minute I'm playing in a live environment with any kind of pressure on me, it all goes to pieces. Which probably means I should go back to my Adachi, right? I could just face tank the boss and hit him with moonlit snow. Right, this is going to be tricky, and I'm probably going to fall off a cliff. You want to make sure you take this guy out first, because he ruins your life if you're not careful. Right, I'm going to pop a couple of little buffs here, just because I hate the fact that this guy's behind the cloud. Yeah, because that's why. There's no way really to dodge. Thankfully, I can kind of, with the self-healing, I can pretty much face tank him, which is good. Which way am I going? Okay, so there's a guy up in the tree. Bang him in the face. See what I mean with the self-heals? That guy smacked me really hard on the top of the head and it did nothing. It's pretty awesome. I can't believe he hit me! To be fair, it's like the easiest target in the world, just running around in circles. Right, we're going to skip all that, we don't need it. Right, so this bit again is tricky. For this one, you can run past and smash the crystal. I'm going to try to do just that. I am going to buff up. It's a Magatsu warrior, so I don't really like to mess with those guys. They can take you down real nice. Right, I'm going to try and shoot past. Boot. Kill this. Thank you. There we go. Nice. Whoa! How did he not even spawn? That's pretty impressive. Nice. Soul core, thank you very much. Please be 170. Don't think it will be, but whatever. Yeah, I'm excited for the DLC too, although I'm slightly frightened of it as well at the same time in a way, because I feel like the workload and the stuff I will want to cover will literally go through the roof. So yes, I'm kind of, I want it, but I'm also slightly frightened of it happening as well at the same time. There's so much that I'm going to want to cover. You know, new weapons, for example. That's going to be a biggie for me. Okay, so up here is another one of the spear dudes. So I don't know if you know, but there are smithing texts. You can farm this guy pretty easily if you just save at the shrine that I just saved at. You can come and farm this guy, and he does offer. I think he drops one of the spears from the game. One of the smithing texts that you want from a set bonus. Right, let's take this guy out. Take this guy out. Wow, I actually made my shots. Can you believe it? I don't know why I'm buffing for this guy. Ah! Stupid post in the way. Right, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey. Smithing text. So he also drops Tiger Higo's armor. There you go. As proof. So that's one thing that bugs me about the game, is the smithing text. And obviously there's a lot of chat on Reddit, there's a lot of chat on different forums, and people saying that they've received it from X or Y. You can kind of trust it, because I think the community is pretty decent, yeah? So I'm not going to say I don't believe anyone, but it's more that, you know, did they remember it correctly? And are you going to spend 7 hours farming someone and realise it's the wrong one? Oh, Big Dread Dude, seriously, my God, guys, thank you for the donations. West Coast of the US. Oh man, that's awesome, thank you. Right, so that was a nice smithing text drop, which was lucky considering I have hardly any luck on this armour. What I'm doing now, I'm saving to set a kind of world state because I've killed that kind of mini boss now. And what I think I'm going to try and do is farm this guy a little bit just to see if I can get the achievement. I've got a horrible feeling that I can't, and if I can't, then I'll probably bin it off rather than embarrass myself over and over again. But I thought it'd be a little bit of a laugh. Right, you can speed it past these guys. And straight up here, and they hopefully won't follow me. Once they actually followed me all the way up here and stabbed me in the back, which was pretty unpleasant. Right, so we're on New Game Plus. It's not level synced, so hopefully this won't be too bad. If I die, then you can laugh as much as you like, that's fine. Right, I'm trying not to get hit, right? Boom! Pulled it off. Yeah, that's my eye quick draw. Yeah. Did I get touched? I don't think I got touched. Yeah, I agree, Edward. I know the advantages of a focused build. Yeah, so I never played Nioh 1, so I don't really know what to expect. I suspect I'm going to get my ass handed to me, if I'm completely honest. Which I kind of look forward to. I like the challenge. I'll complain and whine about it and make jokes, but yeah, I do kind of like the challenge. Yeah, you know what, dude? I am going to try a spear. I am. I promise I will be trying a spear at some point. I need to go back because in one of my first videos I said it was terrible and I cheesed off so many people. It's like my entrance to the YouTube world pissed off half of the Nioh community. You have no shrines and no kills. Wow. Oh, nightmare. You did it in Twilight mission. Well, that's a good mistake. I've made lots of mistakes. You'll probably see a few on this. Right, so I don't know whether I've got that achievement. I'm going to go and look in a minute. Oh, sugar, I forgot to buff. Damn it! Okay, thankfully, the achievement isn't to not get hit by this guy, because that would be pretty horrible. No, don't, kill him, quick! Kill him! Sweet. Okay, buff quick. So that's how the build looks without any buffs running, by the way. So I'm pretty pleased with that, considering I survived it. Right, now you're having it, sunshine. No! Survive! Oh, is he dead? Yes! Come on! Okay. Here we go. Right. So we're gonna jump back, see if I actually got that title, because if I did, I'll be amazed. I wasn't really expecting it, to be honest with you. Yeah, Edward, there is a spreadsheet. I don't know where. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry, dude. Hang on. So there are spreadsheets. If you're looking for something text, then any of my heavy, medium, or light armor, go for the heavy armor video if you're watching this, because the other two go through them kind of individually. It's a bit of a long video, and I realised it was a bit dull. So in the heavy armor video, it's got a link to a spreadsheet, and it's got all of the armor in there that I could find, with all the smithing sets locations and all the set bonuses. If you want to just click into the video, you don't really have to watch it. It's about 2 minutes long anyway. And just go into the description. There'll be a link in there. Yeah, I realised I started making those videos. This is where I'm kind of winging it, as I said earlier. So I made those videos and kind of talked through the armor sets, but I wasn't really adding any value. I was kind of just saying, yeah, this is this armor set and this is that one. I was mispronouncing all the names. And then I just don't feel like it was worth watching for kind of 8 minutes of your life. So I did the heavy armor set and just said, look, here you go, the spreadsheet. What, you're welcome. Yeah, I hope I did get the Crusher title. I'm gonna go and have a look now. Hang on. Where are they? Titles. Ooh. Oh, I've got 2 points to spend. Sweet. So key recovery speed, please. I'll have that. And I probably should put stuff into Omnio Magic Power, but I always feel like I want the drop rates. So I've got some prestige points. I need to go and find out what they were from. I'm ready to earn. Don't need that. I'll have the other realm resistance, please. And you okay? No. Okay, let's go and have a look what I got. Let's see if I got it. You know, guys, I'm actually so glad you've all come in. I genuinely felt like I was going to kind of be talking to myself. Right. Is it there? Okay, so it's not there anymore. It's not in the grades, which means I got it. Sweet. I'm not going to spend the time going through the list to find it, but sweet. That's one done. I think we should try another one. I feel like I'm kind of fucking Kasha Crusher. Jesus, that'll be a hard one to do. Riemann, Deirdre, Shooting Doji. Wow, okay. Gyuki, oh my lord, that'll be a hard one to do. And Enra. Should we go and try that? And there's Mizuki as well. Mizuki will be tricky because he hits at distance, but an Enra might be doable. Okay, let's clear the bags. I'll clear the bags. I don't want to start one that I feel like I've got no shot of doing without a load of practice. Let me catch up on chat. So yeah, Derek Andre Howard. Yeah, I would love to have Toshi's Abacus, but I need Tokuchiro's Gourd on mine to make it work. I also love the Kasha Soul Core for the speed boost when you Amrita Absorption. Right, blacksmith. That's what I was doing. Let's hand over that smithing text. Sweet. Man, I've been talking so much. I actually forgot I've got a coffee here. I'm going to drink it cold. I hope that doesn't upset anyone. If anyone's a fan, it's a Rick and Morty mug as well. Actually, wait, that's reminded me. Devastation damage. Who was it that asked? Where are you, dude? I'm scrolling. Hang on. Was it Tenzing? Did you need devastation damage? Yes, you did. Okay, I'm going to go and have a look for that now, dude. I nearly forgot. I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm very, very forgetful. So seriously, if I forget something, if I've said I'll do something and I don't mention it after about 15 minutes, please just tell me, because it's probably just gone out of my mind. I think I'm getting a bit old. I don't like to talk about it, but right. Okay. Have I cleared enough bag space? Yes, I have. Okay. Let's go to the hut and have a look. More deliveries, sweet. I need so much glue. Right. Storehouse. Here we go. So, type. I really hope I have got this. I'm sure I saw it earlier. It'll be on gloves. Right. Got a load of lumber chop because I was planning on making an axe build at some point with lumber chop to just hopefully one-shot bosses. Advancing storm, attack, Moonlit Snow, Advance the Storm. Yeah, I've got loads of that. Yeah, Quick Draw. Bare Hand. Come on, man, it's here. I know it's here. Twisting Spear, Windstorm. Did someone just say Windstorm as well? I've got that, by the way. I'm going to do this one first, but if you want that in a little while, I've also got Water Sword. Untouched Ammo, Untouched Ammo. Devastation Damage. Is that the one? Tenzing. Tell me that's the one you need. I think there's a few second delay, by the way, so I'm just going to wait for your answer and just keep blabbing away until you give me a yes in chat. Yep, sweet. Okay, awesome. We've got a win. Okay, so I'll move that to my item box. And what we're going to do is we're going to quickly strip naked and jump off a cliff. Is New Game Plus Cherry Blossom? No. Village of the Cursed Blossoms. Is that okay for you, Tenzin? Aaron, remind me. Okay, Windstorm. We'll do that one next. So what we'll do is we'll drop this for Tenzing. We'll leave him a few minutes. Now I believe you can actually drop 2 Revenants and it won't overwrite straight away. Tenzing, it's in Awakening, so I'll show you. Hang on. This is one that I actually do know. This is one I'm not going to hunt around for forever. So literally your very first mission, New Game Plus, very first mission over here. And you want Village of the Cursed Blossoms. So yeah, Aaron, what we'll do is we'll give it a few minutes. I'll maybe do another quick mission or another quick farm, and then I'll drop that for you if you're sticking around, dude. I'll do that. Yep, got it. Okay, right. Well, hang fire. What the way it works is I drop the Revenant. We wait about maybe between 2 and 5 minutes, depends on how the server's playing. And then my grave should appear. Now, you know what we need to do first? I need to add you on PSN. In fact, will you send me a friend request? I'm going to type my PSN in here. Do me a favour, because I don't want to jump out of the game. Just send me a quick friend request on PSN, because that'll make it easier. Because what'll happen is if I don't know if you've done much of this before, but if we're linked on PSN, my grave will glow. It'll grow. It will glow a kind of golden shade, which makes it easy to identify, and it also means you've got a high chance of getting the drop you came for. Yeah, see, Zverda, what I love about Child of the Sunset is it's kind of applicable to any weapon. You can kind of put it on, max out your luck for extra damage, and just stack any weapon on there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If anyone wants to add me in chat, thanks for asking. I appreciate that. Yeah, add me. You know, weirdly, before I started doing this, I was dead protective over my PSN. I was a bit paranoid, but then I kind of realised, like, well, what are people going to do? what are you going to do with it? But yeah, you can add me if you want. Bear in mind though, I don't get much time to play co-op, unfortunately. I probably won't get a huge amount of time to play with you guys unless I can figure out how to do it on stream without it dropping too many frames. We'll give that a try. Maybe on the next stream that I do, we'll give that a shot. Because I would like to do that. It'd be fun. It'd be a laugh. Even though I'll probably get outshone by everyone I play with, which will be pretty embarrassing. But you know, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Go and add me, Tenzing. I'll have a quick look. In fact, you may have done it already because there's a bit of a delay. So. No, some like my activities. You'll see as well from my game list if you can see all this. All the games on here, they're my sons. These are the things. He's totally taken over my PS4. Let's go back into the game. Yeah, cool. Guys, add me, do that. Right, sweet. I'm going to go and check for that invitation. There we go. Okay, so it's probably paused the screen right now because I'm out of the game, so apologies for a moment, just bear with me. Whoa, I've had a load. I'm just going to accept everybody. Please, nobody hack into my account and steal, well, steal nothing because I have no money. So good luck with that. Right, okay, there's 3 accepted. If anyone else is sending them through, I'll accept them in a moment. I want to get back in so the screen is active for you guys. Okay, so what we're going to do now is make sure we're in new game plus, trim and strong. Okay, good. And I'm going to scoot over to here. Those are cursed blossoms. Okay. Yeah, you'll notice I still don't have all the all the Kadama as well. That was one of my many mistakes. I didn't get them all in my first playthrough, and now I can't be bothered going and finding them. I'm going to because I want the platinum, but I really can't be bothered. You're on quarantine too, dude. Oh, so, I hope you're not sick with a virus or anything like that. That'd be pretty sad. The virus has been pretty. You know, I'm kind of grateful for the whole situation because it's presented me with this incredible opportunity. But I know people that have actually genuinely passed away from it, so I don't take that shit lightly. My ex-wife's my son's mum, her grandma actually passed away from the virus. Now, bear in mind she was 92, but awesome lady. But she very sadly passed because she got the virus. So I'm quite flippant about it because that's how I talk. I kind of take things with a bit of a laugh and a joke, but at the same time, it's not at all funny. But yeah, anyway, let's keep on a lighter note. Let's not get all dramatic. I hope you guys are all coping okay with the whole virus thing. For me, I'm looking at the bright side. So it may eventually result in me being made redundant because my job is centered around doing online advertising for other companies, and if those companies don't recover very well or very quickly, ultimately I'll end up out of a job. That said, again, I'm treating that as an opportunity because if I can get this to grow quick enough, no pressure, but it could become my job, which would be incredible. I didn't even realise I wanted it so much until it was kind of thrown in my lap. Right, what am I doing? Unassign. So we don't need it. So when you're doing revenant farming, the ideal is to kind of just leave what you're leaving. Don't have loads of other stuff on. Ideally, don't have sloth talisman on either because that makes it a pain in the backside to farm your revenant. Because the server resets after about 20 to 25 minutes, so you don't get long to farm it. You want to speed it up. So Tenzing, if you're listening to this, what's going to happen now? I'm gonna put the arm guards on. Make sure they're the right ones. Devastation damage. Okay. Make sure that is saved. I'm going to quickly rest at the shrine again just to be safe. So what's going to happen now is I jump off. If you then jump into the level, rest at this shrine, and then if I were you, what I've been doing is literally quit the game completely, and then load it back up. And you'll load back up at this shrine, and my grave should be there. If it isn't, then just do the same again, and then it should be there. And then what you want to do is you can either rest at the shrine and wait 5 minutes, or you can do a hard reset like I just explained, and it does actually speed it up. I've done quite a lot of revenant farming recently. It does genuinely speed it up, so maybe give that a try. Okay, so without further ado, off we go. Right, and I'm going to jump twice just because I'm paranoid. You don't need to do this. You also don't need to leave your grave down either. That doesn't make any difference, so you don't have to lose all your Amrita. Right, so I'm just going to jump again just to be safe because I'm super paranoid. I don't even know why. It's almost like for luck now. It's like a weird superstition I've kind of developed. So what we'll do is I'll pick up my stuff. I'll exit out of this. I'll go and do a quick mission. Tenzing, just please tell me if you got what you were looking for and farm it as much as you can. You've got about 25 minutes from now, I would say, before that grave will disappear. In fact, what am I doing? Yeah, so this is something. I've only just found this out. RA, hey, thank you very much for dropping by. Yeah, you wouldn't have hated Nioh 1 as much. To be honest with you, mate, I miss Nioh 1 completely as well. Aaron, thanks for the request, dude. I hope yours is one of the ones that I've accepted. Let me know if it's not, and I'll go and look again in a minute. Yeah, so this is something I've noticed. When you save your armor sets, your equipment sets, I've now got a soul core on there that I didn't want because it's from the old version of the save, and for the life of me, I cannot now remember what it should have been, which is pretty bad. Actually, that's what it should be. Right, I'm going to go and quickly change my soul core because it's the umbrella one that I need for paralysis. So for anyone who's interested, these are soul cores I'm using. Shooting Doji for the mainly for the increased defense on Amrita. That should not be there. That was actually when I was using electricity, and it seems to have put it back on there when I've changed my stats about. So I'm just going to unassign that. And now, does anyone else find this a massive pain? Trying to find a soul core in here is just murder when you've got so many. I know you can filter them really well when you're actually fusing them together, but when you're just looking for one, you can't find the bloody thing. Okay, where are you? Come on. Yeah, I've got about 3 million soul cores, I know. I should probably put them in my storehouse. There he is. That's the badger. Paralysis accumulation plus 10%. Thank you very much. That's better. Right, I'm going to save that set as well just quickly while I'm here, if you don't mind. Restless Shrine again. So guys, okay, I had another idea. Let me run this one by you while you're all here. So, you know, I ran like a photo kind of artwork competition. The reason I did that was because my original idea was to run like a build competition. But I kind of thought it'd be a bit of a nightmare to do. The only way I can imagine doing it is having people send me videos of their builds in action. Alternatively, pitch me how you set up your build, and then me and probably a group of us will judge on, you know, which one we think is the best, and then maybe between it I can build it and then showcase it. I don't know. I just know that people get very, very particular and precious about builds, and you know, rightly so. You put a lot of work into it, but what I don't want to do is kind of cheese a lot of people off by doing it. Right, what was I going to do? That was it. Equipment sets. I'm just going to resave this so it's actually the right one. Save. Yes. Okay. Are there any good soul cores for lightning damage specifically? Not counting any, but not that I'm aware of. Hang on. You know what? There might be. There is a link. Right. Okay. Zverda, I hope I'm saying your name right. So there's a if you go into the guys list, if you look in the video list, there should be relatively recently, maybe the last 2 or 3 weeks, there's one for soul cores. It's a really short video, and again, it was mainly to announce a spreadsheet that somebody put together with all the soul core abilities in there. The guy is a saint. It would have taken so long to put it together. I asked his permission and I put it out in a video just basically to get the information out there. If you go and have a look on that, you can do like a Control F, you know, go and find and look for electric, and that'll help you out rather than me kind of spend the time now while everyone's kind of watching. I hope you don't mind, but hopefully that will be helpful for you. Tenzing, let me know how you're doing. Hopefully you've got it. I'm going to hang here just for a sec while Tenzing replies. Hopefully he's found my grave so that we can move on. Alright, Onos have been pumping skill, something like that. Yeah, so, alright, the hatchets, I believe, if I remember rightly, they scale with courage and skill. So I don't know what level you are. If you're up to +5 on your hatchets and whatnot, then you're probably doing pretty good. You're probably pretty far into a new game. So maybe try focusing on a certain skill. If you can see on here, I've put advancing storm damage on a few of my pieces. You could alternatively use the deadly spiral damage on that one. That's a decent hard hitter. You could supplement it as well with anything, you know, water, paralysis, poison, electric. The way I get my damage really is it's mainly the advancing storm. That hits pretty hard. It's not bad. I've kind of gone for, if you can see from my stats here, you can see kind of luck, defense, a bit of damage. I've got life, defense bonus, and a bit of damage. So it's not completely maxed out for damage because I hate feeling so vulnerable. I know I could max out the damage a lot more on this. I know I could probably go out and one-shot bosses, but I prefer to kind of have a little bit of a scrap, weirdly. Okay, let's jump into the mission. If we need to come and drop that again, we will do. And Aaron, I haven't forgotten you, mate. You're next on the list. So, what am I doing? No, not equipment. There we go. Where are we? Divine branch. I don't want to lose all my. I'm kind of running out of divine branches because I keep doing these drops with people. And then forgetting to level up, which is pretty bad. Okay. Sorry, I don't know if you just noticed that I had a complete brain meltdown moment. I was trying to use my divine branch, and I was like, why is it asking me to put it as a shortcut? I was resting at the shrine. Dumb. Yeah, if you don't see it, Tenzing, don't worry. It'll be there. Just reset the game. So go hold your middle PS button, yeah, and hit close application, and then just load straight back into the game, and it should hopefully load up with it there. Right, so we'll quickly, for the sake of just getting something active on the screen right now, I'm going to quickly scooch out and do another farm on here. For anyone who hasn't spotted it, I'll show off the build. It's on level sync, so it's as hard as it can be. Yeah, Tenzing, you should see it. You should see it. The servers were a little slow. I was helping somebody out earlier, and the servers were a little bit slow to kind of respond. I think it depends on obviously how much activity's on there. I think, to be honest with you, on the day where the Revenant farming guide went live, it got so many views, and the Discord completely blew up. It went from like 15 people to 150 in about an hour, and everyone started farming. I think we broke the server. Ah, bugger off. Oh no! Marquee. This guy, oh man, this guy is murderous. His damage is so hard. Nay, I don't know, in all honesty. They're all kind of just random drops. I did have this idea for everybody to craft up some irregular troop gauntlets, because that seems to be what most of the skills drop on. Yeah, it is. You get loads of armory. So this and I think is this one Winds of Ruin, and the other one as well. The other boss rush. You get loads of armory from it. I still need to hit level 300 to be honest with you. I'd like to save up a little bit, so that I'm ready for new game. Is it Dream of the Demon, the next one? See, that's how easy it should be. No! Ah, blocked it. Have that. So this is why I've got a bit of a mix of builds. See, the Deadly Spiral, I like having the damage on it. I might change it though. Just because I kind of use it to apply applications. There we go. Boom! Yeah! Go on. That's what I like doing. So that, see the little weapon switch there? I just like making any use of my second weapon that I can. It just feels so wrong having a weapon and not using it. Oh. There we go. Right, let's buff up again. Whoa! This guy hits really hard as well. Which one didn't we drop? There we go. I think what I might do on a coming stream is maybe kind of brainstorm some ideas with you guys about builds, because I feel like that's kind of a weakness of mine, in all honesty. I feel like I'm not the best at kind of, be honest with you, I kind of agonise over it too much. I kind of, you know, I want it to be perfect, but I also don't want to just be OP and that's all. I don't know why. It's a very weird mindset I've got sometimes. Although it would be more useful for farming sometimes if I could just one shot. I saw one, I think it was called Treasure Hunter build, and it's kind of focused on critical damage. You know, where you get massive damage bonuses when you're at critical health. And quite honestly, I can't wrap my head around it. It sounds too risky to me. I feel like I'd spend most of my life dead. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, no problem, Ari. I'm glad you found it useful. Aaron, did you find my grave? Is that what you meant, dude? Let's have a look. Tenzing, have you found it, dude? I hope you have. If not, I'll go and drop it again. Give you a bit more time. Yeah, Dread, I kind of thought the same thing. The low health, that's why I don't like the Swallowtail armour, right? So that's the other armour set with, sorry, excuse me, adjusting myself. I haven't sat in one spot still like this for a long time. I think my bum might have turned blue. Yeah, that's why I don't like the Swallowtail armour, because it's a critical health build, and yeah, you get a boatload of luck, but I'm sure that there are ways to make it work. I've seen builds. I've seen people absolutely smashing bosses to pieces. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. It's not for me. Not for me. Alright, do you mean my build? I've never actually had anyone compliment me on a build before. Most of the time, the only comments I get are, you know, the occasional YouTube comment, just like, ah, your build's rubbish. Oh yeah, I know, thanks. I was kind of trying to illustrate a point. I wasn't showing off my build, but you know, whatever. Okay, so I'll quickly go over the build again if you want to see. I am going to do a video on this, and I'll explain it a lot better than that because I've kind of scripted it, and I'm running off the cuff here. So, Golden Gourd set is the base, right? So for the 7 pieces, so if you've got the Yasakani, that means you only need 6 pieces, right? So with 6 pieces, you get a bonus to an attack bonus based on your Amrita gauge of AAA. So that's a massive damage hike, and that's as your Amrita gauge fills up. Now I'm sure on one of my soul cores, I've got some bonuses to the Amrita bonus, so it charges up quicker. So as the fight goes on, you're obviously getting stronger. It's one of those. It's like a slow build. If someone catches you cold with this build and you've got no buff going, you're squishy and your damage is kind of mediocre. Yeah, Tomfers are awesome for the record. Yeah, it's pretty mad. So yeah, Golden Gourd armor. I've got Smirk Wiper and Urn Splitter hatchets. Now they're not maxed out completely, but it is a level 170 and it's +9. So that's probably where a good source of my damage is. Also, I'll show you a trick. I don't know if you know this. Let me go to the blacksmith. I'll show you this for anyone who doesn't know. So you go to remodeling, right? You remodel your weapon, and you want to remodel it. So standard is based on. Can you see the middle pane where it's got the? It tells you what your attack bonuses are. Can you see your attack bonus? See where it says it's got a little red arrow going down, another little red arrow going down for B+ and C+. That's your standard scaling. That's what it comes with out of the box. Now if you look to the left of the screen, you can see what mine is at. It's at A- and A-, and that's for courage and skill. So what you can do is if you go to your specialization, so that's, see if you watch the middle pane at the bottom, see the damage scaling, the little coloured arrows, see how they go up and down, they change based on those, but you can select 2 of them, and it only pays off. I tested this. It only pays off when you get to max out on one. So say for example with your hatchets, you max out on your hatchets first, and then your courage is your secondary stat. You get maybe halfway, you get 50 to 60, and that's when it'll pay off. So what you can do is, if instead of selecting one of these, you press triangle, and it puts a little tick on the screen, and then you press X on the second one. So basically, if you press triangle on so you basically from standard, find the one that gives you the most damage boost. So 247, 247, it's the same for either of those. So pick that, triangle, and then press X. See how it goes up with damage? So that's how to get the most damage out of your weapon. You have to kind of dual remodel it. Now with the sword, because it scales differently. It scales on heart, which I haven't done anything really with. I've got a little bit in there, but skill is maxed out. So instead of the standard scaling, I've just remodeled it to 1, which is the skill, and that gives me the most possible out of my sword as well. I hope that made sense. Again, there's a video. If you want a better explanation when I was being more coherent, then go check out the video for that. It's in the guys list. Right, Tenzin, any joy, dude? Did you get it? I'm just trying to make sure I haven't missed anything. And then Aaron, I believe you wanted something as well. Remind me what that was if you don't mind, and I'll go and have a look for it. I do. Let's go on to the hatchets. So the hatchets is here. Yeah, attack bonus skill. So my skill's maxed out. It's at 99. So my courage is also at 99. So it would have worked either way. Attack bonus skill or attack bonus courage would have worked. I haven't tried duplicating Jaxie. I'm not sure if that's something you can do, but if you've found a little trick there, that'd be beautiful. Right, let me just assemble some stuff. Where are we? Let's have a look if I've picked up any tea sets as well. What I could do with the money. Keep spending all my money on tempering. So that'll do. Thank you very much. Windstorm. I think I've only got the one, but you can farm it multiple times. You should have about 25 minutes to smash it. So let me quickly... I'm just going to quickly go to the shrine and level up in case I make a boo-boo, because I have done this in the past and lost a load of Amrita. So I'm going to put that in magic as well for duration. Right, let's go to the hut. Windstorm. Okay, here we go. Sure, I saw this in here somewhere. I think I picked it up today, actually. I've managed to spend quite a bit of time on the game today, which I haven't done because I've been kind of messing around with videos and writing scripts and trying to put it all together. It just takes so much time. Windstorm, there we go. Now, I've got another Windstorm. Is it better? Yeah, I've only got a white inheritable. I hope that's okay, dude. I don't think I've got an orange. But you're very welcome to what I've got. Right, Windstorm it is. So, let's go to... So, if we go to Awakening, we'll go to the very first mission. Village of Cursed Blossoms. Make sure we're on New Game Plus. Yep. No, that's the search. There we go. Hey Randy, yeah, I'm still here, dude. Tenzing, no, I'm not sure. I accepted a couple of requests, but there were a lot of names in there, so I don't know. I'll type it in chat again. Hang on. Make sure there's two N's at the end. The name is actually from a character in one of the books I like. If anyone likes reading, recommendation for you: two authors, Patrick Rothfuss and Stephen Erickson. Awesome authors. Very, very good. Right, let me pray here. Let me just unequip some stuff. Don't need any of those, just need the arm guard. And it was Windstorm. So there you go, Windstorm's on. Nice and saved, make sure it's saved. There we go, right, and off a cliff. Yes, it is, Aaron. I remember. I think trying to get that smithing text was a pain for me as well. I'm not sure I've even got it yet. Yeah. I've got that on the hatchets. It's very, very worthwhile. I'd agree. Worthwhile. Yo, Zero, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I don't know what time it is. I don't know how long we've been on here. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Hang on, I'm going to check the time. My God, it's like 2 in the morning. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but it's 2 in the morning here. Right, I'm going to jump one more time. Oh, thank God for that. I thought I jumped twice and forgotten to pick up my I would have lost about 5 million Amrita. Hi Vicus. So the katana, is it the weapon you're looking for or the armor itself? I'm just going to chill here for a minute and drink some Diet Coke. Bear with me. Oh, Zero, yeah, I remember. Well, to be fair, I didn't really help you with that. That was Shoppy. Shoppy did you a solid one there. That's all on him. But yeah, well, I'm glad you got it, man. You're one step ahead of me because I never got it. To be fair, I haven't spent much time farming for it. I need to. I do need to. I just haven't had much time. Okay, Aaron, you should be good to go, man. If you've got me on PSN, Tenzing, I'm just going to go quickly. Bear with me, guys. I'm just going to quickly jump out of the game and check if I've got another friend request because I feel like we've missed something. Right. Okay. So accept. No, don't go on there. Okay, jumping back into the game now. Right, so I think that's it. Anyone who sent me a friend request, you should hopefully have received an acceptance from me. So yeah, Vickers, sorry, what I was going to say is if you're looking for the armour, honestly, your best bet would be to stump up the time to go and get the smithing text, because if you get a drop, you need pretty much double the minimum attributes to wear it, which means you end up spending a load of your attribute points in places where you don't want them. You're better off if you craft your own. I know it takes longer, but it's a pain in the ass. Okay, cool. Tenzing got me on PSN. So what we'll do, we'll let hopefully Aaron find my grave and farm it for a few minutes, and then I'll drop one for you again. Yeah, absolutely. Let me, Zverda, let me find the Discord. I'll go and do that now. Bear with me. For anyone else who wants to join, I'd love to have you in the Discord. Again, bear in mind, unfortunately, I don't get to spend anywhere near enough time in there. Let's copy that. Yeah, I really wish I got to spend more time in there because the guys have just been awesome. I kind of drop in and say hello. I help a couple of people out when I've got time. But I spend so much time making videos and just trying to write scripts and mess about. And just weirdly, I'm trying to farm things so that I can prove a point to people. Yeah, but Discord link's there. I will be around, just not as much as I'd like to. Oh, don't worry, Tenzing. It's not a big deal. It happens to all of us. Be honest with you, it's probably happened to me about 500 times in the last couple of days. So I wouldn't worry. No need to apologise at all. Hey Griffin, welcome. If anyone else I've missed, Pappy Potsy, sup bro? What's your PSN? Man, I love it. I'm guessing you're American, yo. I was speaking to a guy from California earlier. I love the way you guys speak. Honest to God. Right. My PSN is, there you go. A Takamara Soul Curl needing a nerf. I don't know, you know. I mean, I'm sure it got one, didn't it? I'm pretty sure it got one. Whenever I've used it, it kind of just doesn't do the job. I've seen video. Maybe it's because I haven't invested any points in yokai skill damage. I've seen videos of people just destroying everything with it. But I don't know whether that's still accurate. I don't know whether they've nerfed it already. I mean, it's nice to feel overpowered, right? Everyone loves to, you know, especially if you've spent so long, you know, working on your build. You know, it is nice to feel overpowered. The problem I've got is because I've spent kind of so long using the Child of the Sun armor set and the luck build that I don't know. I feel like I'm being robbed every time I'm beating a boss and I'm not wearing it. I feel like I'm being robbed. I'm missing out on half the gear that I could be getting. You're Japanese. Awesome. Are you there right now, Pappy? Is that where you live, or are you somewhere else? This is awesome. Man, I love it's fascinating to me living where I do, basically, what I used to live over in Manchester in the UK, and that was very, very multicultural. You know, people from all over the world in a very kind of confined space. It was brilliant. Where I am now, it's basically white British people. there isn't really anyone else around. So I've kind of just gotten used to forgetting what anyone else looks like. City or Man U? Man, you know the right questions to ask, Tenzing. Be honest with you, football's not a thing for me. I've never really been bothered, mainly because I was short and fat at school, so I sucked at football. I sucked at all sports. My sports these days are, I'd say UFC. I like boxing and fighting, and I know that won't sit well with everyone. But yeah, it's I learned I learned martial arts. I spent maybe 15 years learning how to fight, because as a child I kind of got tired of getting the crap kicked out of me for being short and fat. So I learned how to defend myself. So I've got very into kind of boxing and wrestling and all that kind of stuff. I like watching it because, you know, when you can understand what's happening. I don't know. Obviously, it's two guys pummeling the life out of each other, so it's not the most wholesome thing in the world. But yep, sweet. Oh, cups, man, come on. I hate it when it does that. Aaron. It's so frustrating. You know, you drop your grave. Right, I'm going to jump again. You can see what I'm wearing here. It is on there. Shinobi braces. I'll put something else on there as well, because sometimes I think it glitches out. Let me just put on. Have I got anything fall damage taken? That's inherited, so that won't work. I'm trying to find something with something useful on it for you, so you can might as well try and get that as well. I'll put scout greaves on. It's projectile damage taken, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Jump again. Yeah, it's frustrating. Sometimes you only get cups, and it'll drive you mad. I haven't really found a way to get around that yet. I feel like I'm literally stood here naked talking to you all. It's quite upsetting. Let's put my equipment back on. Okay, so I think what we'll do is one more quick farm, hopefully while Aaron is farming. Then I'm going to do that a drop for Tenzing, and then I may wrap it up, guys, because it's 2 in the morning here, and I should probably be thinking about calling it a night, because I want to be functional tomorrow. I've got videos that I need to make. Hey Jake, welcome. Thank you for dropping in. I cannot pronounce your name. Trafalaya Kasha is the best. Yes, Kasha I love it. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, by the way. Yeah, I love Kasha The only reason I haven't got it on is it just doesn't fit that well with my current build. Right, let's pray here. Go and do a quick mission. I'll do one more quick farm, drop some loot, and then I'll probably call it a night, guys, because I really want to put a couple of videos together and start some work tomorrow. I've got loads and loads to do. Hopefully you guys will find it beneficial. So to anyone who wasn't here before, I was talking about an idea where I'm going to try. I'll probably do a really short video to pitch the idea and see if people are up for it. But what I was thinking was, as a community, if we get everyone together, everybody crafts some divine gauntlets of a certain type. Can't remember the name now, but the ones that everything comes on, like attack and everything. If we all craft some, and then we pool our resources, then we should have, hopefully, almost all the skills. And if everyone were to do it, Traffer, thank you, dude. Yeah, yeah. If everyone were to do it, then honestly, we would have it all. We'd have all the skills, because there's some skills people ask me for, and I don't have them. That said, there is a link above for the Discord. Might just paste that again now for anyone who wants it. Jump in. We've got a trading channel, and the guys in there have been incredible. What am I going to do? I'll do Calamity's Pulse again. Yeah, the guys in there are awesome. Aaron, let me know if you have any more luck. Hopefully, now that I've jumped again, you should have a little bit more time to get something useful done. Right, now let's see how we do on this. So again, level sync is on. I'm not sure really why. I'm probably getting loads more Amrita for it. I don't know. That'd be an interesting test. There's a few tests that I want to do. Testing the difference in Amrita earnings, for example. Always catches me out with that. I really should go around behind him. There we go. But you can see how I pretty much healed up from the damage he gave me already, which is nice. Stop that. Right, there we go. Let's buff up again. I shouldn't do it. I always lose my bearings in this mission. There he is. Ah, oh, no. He never starts with that. I resent healing now that I can self-heal. Miss me. Right, that's you done. Next. Better get my defense buff on for this one, because as I say, I'm a little bit squishy and this boss can literally one-shot me. Where are you? Behind me? That's awesome. Yeah, nice. I hope I can get some of these recordings, because that was actually a really well-timed dodge. Heal. Gonna have to heal again. How did he miss that? I should have been dead. I feel like I just cheated. I should literally have just been dead. Okay, so Aaron, how are you getting on, dude? You had any joy? Please tell me you got it. Have a break. Welcome. Yes, the mission was synced. Dude, I literally have no idea how to pronounce that. Is it? You have to forgive my ignorance here. I'm British, so we don't know anything about other cultures. Is that Japanese? Right in there. Have a break. Yeah, the new updates is going to be. So, Dream of the Demon. So that's going to be another level up on New Game Plus. It's also going to include a new storyline, I believe, in a completely new setting. So that is going to be pretty awesome. Now, I've got some kind of predictions on how they're going to do it, because I've had comments from people. A lot of people are actually waiting for all the DLCs to come out, and they're going to play it all at once. So I think what's probably going to happen is they're probably gonna release the next section of the game at, I know, around level 215, I guess, as the entry level, because otherwise it'd be a rubbish experience, wouldn't it? You know, you finish the first game and you want to go into the DLC and you've got to grind for God knows how many hours to level up. So I suspect what they'll do is the same as the jump from New Game to New Game Plus, and make the first few missions easy-ish so that you can make it through. Yeah, but I believe Nioh 1 was harder than Nioh 2. I believe so. Now, I did read an interview that said that they deliberately made it more accessible because they didn't want to put too many people off, which you can understand. But then again, if you look at the Dark Souls series, they didn't give a shit, did they? They didn't care. They told you right at the outset, you're going to die, you're going to suffer, which I quite liked. Right. Aaron, dude, sorry, you're not having any joy. Has someone else dropped it for you? I'm trying to catch up on the chat, but I'm not reading that quickly. Let me just disassemble this. Right, backspace. +4, +4, +4. My God, I'm getting loads of +4s. That's pretty cool. Get rid of these. No, don't want to get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of my +2s. Okay, just going to pause it there for a sec. Right, so right, Aaron, if you're about, dude, you might be farming, but has someone else dropped that for you? My grave doesn't glow. That's weird. Have you reset the game? Have you kind of switched it off, as in closed it down completely, and tried that? Aaron, what I'll do? Are you in the Discord, dude? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a grave for Tenzin now quickly, and then what I'll probably do is hang around in Discord for a little bit, and then I'll sort you out before I go to bed, if that's all right, dude. Right, let's quickly go to... Okay, awakening. Okay, cool. Hopefully it'll respawn for it. I don't know whether it'll still be there. It might be gone now. I don't know how long we've been, maybe 25 minutes or so. It might not be there now. But Aaron, if you jump, you are in Discord. Sweet. Okay, perfect. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make this drop now for Tenzin, just because I promised I would, and he missed it the last time. And then I'm going to jump in. I'll jump into the Discord. I'll be in the Revenant trading channel. I'll hang around in there for a few minutes, and then I'll make a drop quickly for you before I go and try and get some sleep. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to sleep. I'm kind of excited because this has gone really well. Thank you so much to everyone for joining me. I didn't really expect, especially the donations as well. That's insane. I didn't see it coming. So thank you. Right, what the hell was it? It wasn't Devastation. Tenzin, are you still there, dude? Was it Windstorm you wanted? No, or it was Devastation, wasn't it? Devastation. Windstorm was for Aaron. Yep, Devastation. Okay, cool. I'm dropping for you now. Let me put on one more piece of armor. Actually, I want to try something just because it seems to be acting a little weird and dropping just cups for people. That happened. That's happened before. So yeah, I do expect the guns, armor, and weapons to go above level 170. I think it'll get a boost. I think the level cap will change, which kind of means that if you're not that invested in the game right now, if you're not enjoying it but you're just grinding for the sake of it, then you might as well save your time. I suspect the level caps will be changing, which means anything you absolutely max out now will serve you well when you go into the next level of the game, but it might not be necessary. I don't quote me on that though, because obviously I don't know, but it might be overkill. No, I'm doing it because I'm just enjoying it, and obviously I'm making videos, but yeah, if you're not enjoying the process of creation and maxing out your power, then I suspect you might be. It's possible you're kind of wasting time. Jaxie, where I am now, I'm in the very first mission in the game, but on New Game Plus, so it's Village of the Cursed Blossoms, I think it's called. I'm rubbish with the names, honestly. Okay, guys, let me just quickly, bear with me. I'm just going into the Discord, and I want to check if somebody is online. Because there's another guy who does some streaming. In case you wanted to stick with someone, he's not online. That's a shame. So there's a guy in the Discord called Ruka, who also streams. I was gonna give him a little bump and hand you off to him. But maybe we'll set that up. We have been talking, me and Ruka, about doing that, and we will probably try to go. He's in New Zealand, so the timing will at some point line up pretty well to go from me to him or him to me, etc. So I might try and get that going. Oh, sweet, Aaron, awesome! That's brilliant news. Brilliant. Okay, good. you knocked my rev off in the river. I hate that. Always pull him back towards the shrine. I've made sure he's naked, so he should be nice and easy to beat for you. Jaxie, if you can dupe a 170 weapon, dude, let me know, because I'll follow whatever process you do to do that, and I'll make a video on it so everyone gets the message. Because that would be very useful. I don't actually know how that's done, in all honesty, the duplication side of things. I'd love to find out. So if you fancy sending me a message on the Discord or a comment in one of the videos, that'd be brilliant, mate. Okay, right. Let me just get some clothes back on. Put that back on. And guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. I really appreciate you all coming. I'd be honest with you, I'd stay longer, but I started very late. I don't know. I was trying to guess what the best time of day would be because I had no idea. So I kind of just basically started at like 11:30 or just before midnight, thinking that it might be a good time for the majority of you. Hopefully it's been a decent time. I'll be doing the same again. It's gone so well. I didn't know how it was going to go. It's gone brilliantly. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to shut this down now. If anyone, I'll put the Discord link in there one more time. If anyone wants to come and join us, I'm going to go and jump in the Discord chat now. And I'll probably stick around there for a few minutes just to make sure people get what they need. Aaron, I'm glad you got your drop, so that's one less to do. If anyone wants anything, come give me a shout. I'll be in the Revenant Trading chat, and if I haven't got it, then probably some of the other guys, hopefully, if they're online, will have. So guys, thank you. I'm kind of blown away at how many people have we had? Like, hang on, I haven't even been paying attention. I'm sure it tells me somewhere. We've been on for 2.5 hours though, which is longer than I thought it was going to make. Anyway, right. Night. GG's guys. Thank you to everyone, Randy, and all you guys. Really appreciate it. Take it easy, guys. I'm gonna shut the stream down. It'll probably be a bit glitchy for a minute, so you best close the browser. See you in a bit. Take it easy.